What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the first episode in our recording of Planet Centauri. My name is Splattercat, very happy to have you here today, and I'm going to be honest, I don't even know if I'm going to upload this video. I just had extra time today, and I was trying to think of a way that I could fill in that time with recording, and I thought, you know what, I haven't recorded anything of Planet Centauri. I've been playing it for a little while, like I have a vague understanding of how the game works. Why not cut a couple episodes, and if I end up with like dead spots in the schedule, whatever, we'll just drop it in there. If you've never heard of Planet Centauri, it's like Starbound and Terraria. It's kind of similar. It has RPG elements where you like level up and you get some skills. It also has like some pet taming and stuff like that. And so it's Terraria Starbound with a little bit of a twist. It's trying to go in its own direction. Thus far, I have enjoyed my time with it. I don't know how much all of you will be impressed by it because this is definitely ground that has been tread before, but still, it's early access, so it has time to distinguish itself as time goes down the road and kind of branch off with its own ideas, I guess. So without further ado, let's play ourselves some Planet Centauri, shall we? I need to make a new character. Our character's name will be Trugnark, with a K on the end. I was going to make it Trugnar, but he's just going to be Trugnark, because we're going back to caveman times, so essentially we've got to have a name that all the other cavemen will respect. I'm going to make a new world. This world is going to be named Pitstacron 12. That sounds good. It's kind of like pizza with a little bit of Techron on the end. By the way, this episode is brought to you by Chevron. We'll go... Oh, God. What an endorsement deal. I'll be like, ooh, oil barons want to pay me. What a day on the internet. Pitstacron. I know people are going to call it Pistac... Oh, nope, we're crashing. That is not good. Damn, look at you bailing out of there all Just Cause style. Oh, your jetpack broke. See, that's why I always check my jetpack before I leave. We landed on top of a cavernous thing. Apparently we have anime kid hair, so that's pretty cool. We can run, we can jump around, we can do our thing. It's Planet Centauri. Inside this chest, I think there's like some beginner tools or something like that. We can assign them to the locations where we want them to go so that we can like pickaxe some stuff if we really want to. I do like the animations in this game. The animations have been super clean so far. I've actually played it for a couple of hours, and some of the attack animations that the AIs have, I find that the pixel art in this game is actually pretty good. I enjoyed watching it. It's got kind of like a... God, what was the name of that game? Oh, I can't remember now. There's an artist that does art that's kind of similar to what you see in this game, and I can't remember his name. I'll try to update it after I come up with it. I'm having brain farts right now, and unfortunately, the amount of mental flatulence that's taking place. A bloody cupula. I don't know what a bloody cupula is, but you know what? It's coming with me. Oh my God, there's a vicious slime coming at us. What is that? I think I just answered my own question, but I don't really want to fight with him right now. I don't have any weapons, and I don't have any way to fight with him, so we picked up some tin ore. I'm going to jump over this little chasm right here. Let's maybe chop down some trees real quick. Maybe we can make ourselves a super awesome tool, mayhaps some kind of throwing weapon? Something that will make us a little bit more viable in this violent world that we've landed on top of with its beautifully rendered pixel graphics. Oh shit, that might not work either. There's another slime off in that direction. Our jig is up. They've got us covered. They're surrounding us. Apparently we've participated in some slime-related criminality over the course of the last day or two. But yeah, this is probably not going to be like a real series. I'm probably not going to do like a shit ton of episodes or anything. Ow, I've been slimed. Wow, I'm getting my ass whooped right now. That slime went in deep on me. I lost like 12 health right there. And I did not want to lose 12 health today. You can inspect the crystal, and it'll give you like a big-ass series of like random starter newbie quests you can take if you wanted to learn the game and like do the tutorial or whatever. But I already know how to play the game in a nutshell, so I figured it seemed like kind of a waste. I didn't want to bother you guys. It's essentially the same thing you've seen in other sandbox 2D crafting games, so don't even trip about it. Don't worry, it's basically what you expect. We pickaxe things with our right click, we jump with space, we move with WASD. I think this slime is dedicated to violence now, so I'm going to have to get rid of him. I don't have a choice right there. I think it might be safer for me to dig some kind of underground trench to live inside of. And so, you know what? I'm going to consider doing just that. Now, I don't think the game has stairs yet. I don't know. We may have to do this the hard way and just jump up Mega Man style every time we want to go deeper down into the ground. However, there's a chicken over there who apparently has like poisonous spit or something. Every time you see an enemy, in the top right-hand corner, it'll give you like a rough synopsis. I don't know if you can mouse over it or anything. No, it doesn't look like you can. I don't know if he has like venomous poisonous spit or what he's doing, but he appears to be a tiny bit more terrifying than what I feel like dealing with at the moment. I'm going to dig this trench right here. And then we are going to live inside of it. and it's gonna be amazing. It's going to be wunderbar. Guten Tag. I went to Disneyland a little while ago, and basically my quote of the entire trip was Auf Wiedersehen, because they have, like, for whatever reason on the Matterhorn, the voiceover that they have that, like, explains what the ride is, where they're like, you will be going on a very intense, like, it's got, like, an accent anyways, like an old school, like, German people don't have that accent anymore when they speak English, because I think language and language acquisition and, like, language training has gotten a lot better. But anyways, they got this goofy accent on him for whatever reason, and just for, with the way that he said Auf Wiedersehen, just made me happy. Auf Wiedersehen. It just sounded so friendly and happy that I was like, well, I'm saying that for the rest of the trip. Every time I walk away from anybody, I'm going, Auf Wiedersehen. Like, every single time, the entire trip. I'm sure it got pretty irritating on the part of my significant other. She probably didn't want to listen to it by the end. This is taking a lot longer than I expected. This is, like, taking a considerable amount of work. And I don't have the hook shot thing that I have in Terraria. In Starrariari, I guess we could call it. Because it's Centauri. I guess we go like Centauria bound. Centauria bound? There we go. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's continue whacking some coal here. I'm digging up coal. We're probably going to want to be inside a shelter by the end of the night, though, because monsters do come out, and they aren't really interested in playing with you. They're interested in, like, consuming your flesh and eating your face off. So we've got a little bit, and that's a hockey reference right there. They will eat your entire face off. Not just one person's face. They will go to a hockey face-off, and they will eat it. The entire thing. They will ruin your entire hockey game. So, Canadians, I hear the hockey season's not going for you. I hear it's not going too well for you guys right now, but hang in there. Hang in there. As a longtime fan of losing franchises in all the sports that I follow, it'll get better someday. And if it doesn't, at least you can be a true fan. Apparently, from what I hear, that Canadian teams have had a rough playoff season this year. And I think they didn't even make it, right? It happens. On seasons and down seasons. This is what separates the real fans from the fake fans. That's what I always tell people when they're going through losing seasons with their team. I'm like, don't sell out. We press the I key. We can open up our inventory right here. I will probably... You can actually shift-click all this stuff, too, and it'll go down into your inventory. And then I do like the sorting system, like, a lot. The sorting system sorts by blocks, by, like, plants, and then by things that can be refined into, like, stones and stuff. And apparently seeds and other miscellaneous materials go down there in the bottom. We can craft. If we press the O key, we've got all kinds of crafting that we can get rocking. I'm going to put a campfire down in here. And the reason for doing this is actually, you got to sit next to the campfire, it'll heal you. It's the only way that we have to heal in the early game. You don't regenerate health in this game. Why is our portrait nude even though we have like a black jumpsuit on right now? Like we're like an art major that's doing some kind of like chroma key thing. We're like, hoo, I am the devil of the forest. And then later on they'll cover up like the black part of your suit with like weird whooshy pixie dust or something to make you look more fanciful. There was a plan here. I did this for a reason because I'm actually going to brick myself in here for a second. After we get done here, I'm going to brick myself in. And actually, I don't know if I should, like, craft our home off camera. Okay, well, it's nothing fanciful, but right now we have, like, the entranceway to our home, and I'm not going to dig too much further. We've got access to a dungeon right next to here, which, if my Terraria Starbound knowledge applies to this game, and I have a sneaking suspicion it might. Having ready access to a dungeon is probably a decent plan. Can I put these in right here? Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted. And so now we've actually got a floor right there that I can drop through. I'll probably wall this off. This is going to be a pretty cavernous complex. Apparently there are NPCs that can move into town. You've got to defend them from like waves of enemies that attack. There's also all kinds of vehicles and stuff you can build. You can build like mech warrior suits. There's a thing in some of the screenshots that looks a lot like the Magitech armor from like Final Fantasy VI. So it seems like it's definitely like trying to go in a different direction than the other games where there's like lots of weird little vehicles and stuff that you can build. And I've seen like pirate ships and like frigates and stuff like that that you can build. I don't know when that's all going to be in the game or if it's like in right now or I don't know. I don't have that enough experience with the game just yet. But we've made enough space right now, and the point of making all this space was so that I could take some of that wood that we gathered and we're just going to slap it on into a crafting bench right here. And then once we've got that, I actually found that the wooden sword was kind of terrible, and so I didn't want to use it anymore. Instead, I went ahead and I made a boomerang, and that was an amazing decision. Boomerangs are badass weapons, for realsies. I like boomerangs a lot. We need some kind of thing over there to make that. I would like to use a bow, actually. A bow would be pretty pimpin' too. We can make a glowing wooden stick. This is not a torch. Oh, shit. No, I don't want this. Oh, balls. Apparently, I just made a shit ton of torches on accident. Oh, man. That means I gotta go chop some trees. It's cool. We'll, like, try to put these up somewhere. Do they actually glow? Huh. I don't think they actually glow the way that I think they're gonna glow. Interestingly enough. It is really hard to drop something out of your hand in this game, like for realsies. But once you get it out of your hand, you can actually like right-click stuff and it'll just like fall off and you'll be all good. And you can do that with just about any building in the game. So we gotta go up to the surface right now, and I gotta chop trees in the dark. I got a lumberjacket in the darkness, and it's gonna suck. We're gonna get attacked by something, I can tell already. Chop down this tree very, very quickly. Something bad's gonna be out here. And don't drop the wood. Oh, that's not good. I don't think these are working. I need an adult. I need help. Okay, so it looks like we've fallen down into some kind of ziggy-zaggy dungeon here. I don't like that very much, so I'm going to try and climb my dumbass out of here. I don't know if I have enough platforms, though. Yay, I had exactly enough platforms to get me out of there. I'm so stoked by that revelation. The fact that I had... Why did you hang a torch on the... I need you to chop this tree down, please. That slime over there appears to have an exasperated skull as its special ability. I don't know entirely what that entails, but screw it. We need to chop down some trees and stuff. I'm going to throw a boomerang at you, though. You better find out, slime. You come back over here. Boomeranged! Yeah, that's how we boomerang. That's how we do it right there. It gets ugly. Oh, shit. I don't know what just happened right there, but it did not look good for me. Oh, man, my accuracy is terrible. I need to get better at this. I need to get better at this very, very badly. Oh, what was that? He shot fire everywhere? Okay, so apparently he has consumed flowers recently that gave him Mario-like powers. Concerning, to say the least. Concerning, to say the least. Let's continue. You can actually equip your torch. If you wanted to equip your torch, you see that little sword slot over there? You can equip your torch in that slot, and it'll make it so your character just, like, glows all the time while you're running around. Just a little thing that I noticed while I was fiddling around with the game, but we need more stone, and we need more ore as well. Now, ore is fairly prevalent in this game. It's not that difficult to track down, so we should be able to make some basic gear without having to bog ourselves down too much on minutia. However, rocks, we've just got to strip these off the surface very, very badly. We need rocks and we need coal. If we don't have any coal, we can't get nothing done. And the goal here is for me to actually make myself a real pickaxe, like something that will actually get the job done. Because at the moment, we're using a pickaxe made out of wood. And I don't know how much you know about material physics, but wood is not so great for chiseling away at stone. It is lacking in several key respects in that regard. I mean, you can hire it for the job, but I probably would not recommend it. Still, tree chopping, we're chopping down trees like in every survival game ever. Gotta chop you down, you nasty trees. I don't know what my vendetta is against trees in video games, but for real, I always feel like I end up chopping trees in video games every single time, no matter how hard I try. Chopping trees down. I'm pretty sure I definitely didn't want that to happen. There we go. And then for you... just hang those up a little bit so we got some light. I'm a tad worried about fumes inside of here, that fume. Kind of like messing with our brain cells, but frankly, I don't think you can do too much more damage. I think I'll be fine. On this side, what can we craft now? I've got the axe. I've got that all taken care of. It looks like we can make a green torch just in case you wanted to be this like an evil devil dungeon down here. That zombie is concerned. He's trying to murder us at the moment, so I suppose... oh, that's right. I got to use the crafting bench. I forgot about that. So we press R to use the crafting bench. We're going to need a furnace pretty badly. So I'll get one of those. We're going to need a foundry pretty badly too, which is basically an anvil. And then from there, we should be able to craft the anvil with the stuff we get from that side. Hopefully this Zed is not too much trouble, but I'll show you what I mean with regards to the animations. Like, the animations in the game are pretty cool. I like the pixel art that they've used. It's a lot of fun. Like, I've seen a couple of things they've done now. For example, this little vomit animation right there, that's really solid. Like, that's a cool animation. And so when you compare the game to other 2D sandbox games, they've at least got really, really cool animations in to distinguish themselves. It's just one of the things that I've noticed while I was playing, whereas a lot of the other parts of the game are kind of same old, same old. The animation's very... Did I just pick up a mask? Dude, do I get to be a zombie now? Hold on. Oh, shit. A zombie mask. Oh, I'm a zombie. I'm a zombie! Or I guess if you wanted to take liberties, I might be some kind of alien or space invader. Could go either way. Get rid of those shitty decoration things. I don't need them, and it was an accident that I did that. We have a slime part, which looks edible. It gives us life regeneration for 180 seconds. Okay. First use, we get HP max plus 5. Really? Permanently? I doubt we get it permanently. That seems like, I don't know. That would definitely inspire me to go harvest some animals, though. To go whoop on some critters. That'd be for certain. Alright. Let's get some stuff laid down here. I think you can change the facing, too, by which way your character pressed last. Just in case that sort of thing concerns you. And so if you wanted to face that way or that way, you just tap back or forth, whichever makes you happy. I'm going to put this up on the surface because it seems like it would add a lot of smoke to my domicile. Yeah, it enjoys the fumar every now and again. We need bars to do anything with this up here, and luckily I'm in charge of the bars, and we go large and we go hard when we drop in them bars. I put the bar in embarrassment. I don't know if you knew that, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. So how much of this shit do I have? Not enough. I can make a bunch of copper bars, though. I can make some bronze, actually. Bronze might be a smarter plan, and then we'll fill in the gaps with copper. Yeah, buddy. So with 5 bars of each type, what can I do if I drop 5 bars right now? What can I do? Tell me, noble game, what can I do? So we need 3 tin bars for that. There's a night crawler coming after me. Apparently they're called night crawlers. So essentially the way this works, by the way, we hadn't talked about it. If you put something in this left slot, it puts it on your left click, and whatever you have highlighted in your taskbar is your right click. Just in case you wanted to throw around. You know, my boomerang never came back. I had a boomerang when I was a kid, and it never came back. I don't know if I was just bad at boomeranging. Is that the verb you would use? Boomeranging? Boomerangatures? Maybe this allows you to smelt gear back down into these. Maybe this goes backwards. Maybe I need an anvil first. Let's try. I think I might need an anvil first. I'm going to do a copper anvil because I don't want to waste my bronze. And then once we've got this, I'll put it up here. I don't know if there's a limit on what I can craft with said anvil, but we'll put it up here. And yeah, it looks like that's what we're reaching for. So we can do a bronze pickaxe. From now on, stone won't ever resist you. Good, because this pickaxe is whack, and I just want to get rid of it. I mean, it whacks things too, but I'm about to get hit by a zombie, aren't I? Yep, zombie trying to get me from off screen right now, being all shady with his tactics because he knows he can't fight me on even ground, trying to throw his gack all over me at the moment. Like it's a Disney special, slime flying everywhere. Not Disney, Nickelodeon, there we go. I can do my references properly. Oh my god, it's so much faster. Does it reach further? I do need more space, so I don't really care. Eventually, I'll climb my stupid ass up there and finish off the rest of the roof, but for now, a little bit of digging is in order, especially since, actually, I guess we could go down into the cave. I could equip the torch as like my secondary, and then we can go down in there and see what we can accomplish. I may have the stairwell continue, maybe have a wall right here, but have the stairwell. Oh no, that'd be all kinds of bad getting trapped in here with you. Stuck in the cave with you, please don't puke on me, 'cause I do not like you. Oh, you've got 33 health. That's not good. Woo! But do you have hops? Ah, see, the zombie's natural enemy right there. Stairs. When they die, they drop little tears. And when they drop their tears, we spend them on upgrades later on, in case you were wondering. I don't want to fall down in this hole again. Where is my torch? Put it inside of there. And now that I've got, like, a way to handle all this... Oh, man. Maybe not. I don't know if I should, like, dig out some of that stuff right there. It seems like a plan that bears forth wisdom. Although I'm going to try and get ore from like the bottom of the shaft if I can. God, that's precarious wording. That is a slippery slope right there, my friends. I think we need more bronze. I think I might just leapfrog the first couple tiers because it seems expensive to make the first couple tiers if you're just going to go with pure armor. What is that right there? Is that another cave? No, it's just like a little... We need more platforms. Make me many platforms. As many platforms as we can have. I go through, like, ridiculous quantities of these things when I play Terraria. Right, well, it's kind of like... I guess I could just do, like, a stairwell. It's kind of resource intensive, but it does look better. Huh, that's a little weird. So it definitely does not like to do that. There we go. It liked that, though. It didn't care. I would prefer it if when we... There. That's a little bit nicer. I don't know. It's messing with my platform up there, but I think I can... Oh, there's stone down here. Okay. I don't know how risky and dangerous I'm being right now. I do like being risque every now and again, but only in select environments. We've got a little bit of coal over here that I think I'm going to try and claim for myself. It looks like we're able to go through stone pretty quickly, so that'll be really, really good for when we are trying to craft stone walls, because I am a fan of all things stone. I always go with the wood walls, but then with like the stone interior, like the stone outside and the wood on the inside, make it look classy. You got to let people know that you are the new land baron in town and that you have the monies. I think I can probably chisel out a spot big enough for me to land on over here and then mine out all that. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Let us continue. There's so much coal right there, but like, do I actually... Ooh. Do I actually need that much coal, I guess is my question. A big blue glowing mushroom. A little blue glowing mushroom. I don't know what that is over there. Oh, it's a bat. Okay, well, hopefully it's not one of those, like, assault class bats that's always trying to come after you in video games. I did not want that at all. Here, give me that back. I would, however, love to do something like that. And let me get after this coal, because I brought it up, so it feels kind of foolish to bring it up and then not claim it for yourself. I like the way I get multiple coals for every single time I do this. That's pretty cool. I like not getting one coal. I mean, if given the choice between like one coal and no coal, I guess I'll take the one coal. Let me get my ore around me here. Just in case there's anything murderous down in here, and I think there might be. Oh, we got you now, slime. We got you now. And when we level up enough, I assume we can make a shrine or something later on. I haven't found the place that allows me to, like, level up. Oh, it did give me +5 to my health permanently. That's actually fairly incredible. And I like that a lot. I guess we can do some kind of, like, workcraft here or something. Like, we can try out different foods for the first time and we get some kind of passive benefit from some of it. I don't want to fight you at all. I would prefer to... Yeah, you hit really hard. You're kind of scary. Wow, and you attack very quickly. This might not be the place for me. This might not be the place. We've got slime parts, so... Technically... I could eat one, and that'll give me at least some passive health regeneration. I don't know how long it's going to last or how useful it's going to be, but... I'll take it for now. Let me get some of this copper out of here, too. We may find that it becomes hard to find tin later on as we get further into the game. And with the workcraft, so what can we do with some of this stuff? Does this do anything for us? Can we, like, nibble on any of this stuff and get any further stat boosts? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it, although we do have strawberry seeds, which is pretty cool. I'm going to put the copper ore in here just so I can monitor how much I have. Are those corn seeds? Oh, sweet. We got corn seeds, too. I assume that we'll sort that out like so. That works. It's easier than me having to do it. I mean, it's not a perfect sort, but I'll take it. I wonder if that bat wants to murder me. Like, I wonder how he feels about my, my general presence here. I guess we learned that one the hard way. Take that, bat. He dropped a bat wing, though. What does the bat wing do? A material retrieved from a bat, obviously enough. Hence the moniker Batwing. Alright, well, I think we're just about out of time for the day. I mean, this episode's gone about as far as I'd like it to. I don't know if this is ever going to be uploaded, so if it does get uploaded as like bonus content or whatever, hooray, I hope you all like it. I've heard that there are like bosses and stuff in the game, and there's dungeons, and there's lots of fun stuff that you can do around. I want to build a little mech thing. That's all that I really wanted. But this might not be a permanent series. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. I kind of just wanted to keep people appraised and let them know it exists because I'm a sucker for anything that is Terraria-like. And so anyways, check out Planet Centauri. I'll have a link for you down below if you wanted to check the game out. It's definitely a little rough right now. I think they could definitely do some work on like the control scheme, stuff like that. But by and large, I'm actually impressed by the pixel art and some of the animations I've seen some of the mobs do so far. Kind of cool stuff. Oh, that's iron ore? Hooray. We have a little bit of iron in our bag. Huzzah. I'm going to go up towards the surface. I will see you all later. Thanks for stopping on by. This is the Nerd Castle. Like and subscribe if you love it. Bye, everybody.